last fire will rise. The last fire will rise behind those eyes. Black house will rock. Blind boys don't lie. Immortal fear. That voice so clear.
Hello, YouTubers. So today, I wanted to talk about another topic. I wanted to give you a quick book review. As you all know, I'm a big fan of the Phantom of the Opera. I don't know if you can see the shirt there. So we were down the shore, and there used to be a half-price bookstore that I always went to. I used to love that place, and they closed down, unfortunately. The cool thing about that was you could actually take your used books, and they traded them. Like, they would give you store credit towards other books. Well, so we finally down the shore found another place that does kind of a similar thing. So I took in a bunch of my books and sold them back to them for store credit to buy other books where they have a lot of used books for really cheap. So that's really cool. One of the ones I came across was actually try to get it on camera here. My hand's in the way. the Phantom of Manhattan. So basically what this is it was based on the Phantom of the Opera, from Andrew Lloyd Webber's musical, like that kind of story. There's been a lot of variations to the Phantom story. It's always usually the same basic story, but little things change here and there. So this was based on the Andrew Lloyd Webber musical, which is particularly my favorite incarnation of the Phantom. And it was basically like a sequel to it. So, kind of like you saw my review for Love Never Dies, which is the actual musical sequel to Andrew Lloyd Webber's musical, Phantom of the Opera. That was somewhat a little bit loosely based on this book. So, I knew I had to pick this up. I had to give it a try. And, now I'm coming here to give you guys my thoughts. So the story is basically, it's similar to what you see in Love Never Dies, if you've seen that, which in this case, the Phantom has come to New York, and, he's become extremely rich. He's got his own corporation, a big, huge corporation, and he finds a way to lure Christine back. Financially, he backs a new opera house, and he finds a way to lure Christine back. To try to get another chance to see her and to get another chance at her. I have to say, unfortunately, sadly, I was kind of disappointed. It was kind of written in a very strange way. Each chapter was different. It was written through different people's points of view. And the chapters very much were written like they were a news article, or they were somebody writing in their journal, or even some of them were this guy talking to a bunch of people in a bar. It was just a really weird. It was a unique choice for a way to write a story. It was just weird. I didn't think it came out well. I didn't really like it, and the thing was, being as it was through so many different points of view, it didn't let you get invested in the story. It didn't give you a chance to really get into the story. A few of the chapters were really good, and the ending was really cool. Now, especially because the very end was written through one point of view. They didn't jump around when they got to the end, the meat of the story. It was written from one person's point of view. So that's part of what made it good. It was like you were following one person, one story. So, like I said, I was disappointed. It was okay. It was good. If you're a Phantom fan, I definitely recommend you check it out just for the sake of having seen it. Read it, I should say. But, I was just, being a huge Phantom fan, I was just a little disappointed. So I just wish it could have been better. Okay, well, thank you, YouTubers. Have a nice day.
Cry, little sister. Change